Welcome back, everybody. This is a first time listen, so let's just press play. Here we go.
What is it all for? I've asked myself that question so many times now, it's become more worn than my Reebok classics. I'm a slave to frivolous habits. Of introspection without any destination, ruminating thoughts in constant rotation. Is this what it means to be conscious? To constantly question our conscious? Despondently fall on my back horizontally. Under my bed there are monsters that visit me when I try to sleep. They're those thoughts that play on repeat, that say you're always gonna suffer, Ren. You're always gonna suffer. And I boomerang between optimism and pessimism so much that my sanctuary could be a prison. What blinds me could give me vision, and what finds me is this indecision of what to do with these questions. Is there purpose? Is there God? And if there is God, then God, why do I feel like this, God? Are we not sculpted in your image? And if so, do you feel that pain? Unrelinquishing pain, like my brain got put under a Bunsen burner and torched until the membranes became flame. I hate not sleeping. I like the weekend because other people don't sleep either. Mindless TV shows irritate me, but they're my messiah, because I can become brain dead, wasted, lost in trails of dry saliva. But I'm a survivor, a child of destiny. But this night has been testing me, question the mess that's progressing, undressing me, stripping me naked and stuffing the stress in me. I used to use drinking as a way to stop thinking that my problems with drinking made me feel like I was sinking, so I dried up my drinking and I couldn't sleep a wink. And now I'm thinking about nothing. Fucking nothing and everything and nothing. I hate not sleeping, so I lie here trying to count sheep and their bleating's repeating. My bleeding heart is beating and beating, eating. My sleep is depleting, pleading for healing. It's fleeting, longing for sleep that's so deep it's peaking. I weep in these sheets, it's doubling, doubly troubled, it's ugly, bleak, it's so bleak, it's so bleak. And I lost my mind on a line. I hate not sleeping, I hate not sleeping.
Ooh, that one is short. So you have to pardon this because I got this new my old setup back, so it's not everything's quite fully set up here yet. The reason why I reacted to this one today, one, I've been going through the comments on my YouTube channel, and this was suggested because potentially I could relate to this one, like I did with High Ren, and yeah, I can relate to this quite a lot. Not so much now, but back in 2019, I can relate to it a lot, to be honest. There was 2019 was one of the worst years I have ever had, ever. Okay, and I mean ever. Okay, the end of 2019 ended on a bit of a high, but from late 2018 through to about October 2019 was one of the worst things that I have ever had to endure in my whole life, okay? And when I say this, it means I had anxiety every damn day of that 8 to 9 months, if not longer. Probably longer, to be honest. And it was every damn day as well. There was not one day's reprieve. And one of the consequences was insomnia. Some days of just not sleeping. The worst part I had is in the January, I didn't sleep for 6 days. And when you have anxiety and you're not sleeping for 6 days, the shit that runs through your mind on a constant it's bad. It's like everything is on repeat. Every single worst case scenario is going through your head, and when you're not sleeping, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. And by the end of that week, I think it was 7 days I didn't sleep. My brain just went, "Fuck this, we're done." And I literally slept for I don't know how long, but that wasn't the end of like that kind of insomnia kind of scenario. It happened quite a fair bit over that year, where I did actually have to turn to a little bit of drinking just to help me relax, just enough for me to get some sort of sleep. Um, Although that was only temporary, it was a temporary kind of fix. So yeah, I mean, the amount of times I spent hours and hours and hours in that bed right there, okay, trying to get to sleep. And there's a great lyric in there, counting sheep. I never counted sheep. I always used to count to 100, and then if I wasn't asleep by 100, I'd just keep going, restart. Or there's a technique which I've come up with now to help me sleep when I can't, is to tap my feet together. It's kind of like a mechanism. It's really kind of strange, but it works for me. But I can relate to this in quite a strong way. I will be honest. I won't lie, it's brought back some memories, but they're not affecting me like they used to, but it has brought back some memories of 2019 because I can't. Everybody's anxiety is different. I get that. I understand it. Um, but for me, that 2019 nearly destroyed me. That was nearly the end game for me because it was just so overwhelming. And the worst thing about having that kind of anxiety is when you have to go to work or you go out and you have to put a smile on your face, knowing that you are in a situation which you don't fully understand, kind of thing, if that makes sense. I didn't at that time anyway. I do now, but at that time I never understood it. And you've got people coming up to you saying, "Oh, are you okay?" Said, "Yeah, I'm alright." I'm not. I never was. But it's that case of putting on a brave face, and it's brought a lot back. To be fair, it has brought a lot back. It won't affect me in the same way, but it has brought a lot back, which in a certain respect is also quite good because I get to get it out of my system. Because even when I was doing YouTube videos here back in 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016, especially 2018 to 2019, that anxiety was there. And it was there when I was filming videos as well. It was there strong, and there are videos on there where I am actually struggling. But yeah, I can relate to it quite a lot. Going on to the track wise of this, what did I think of it? I thought it was absolutely fantastic. It was short, but I don't think much more needed to be said in this track. I actually really enjoyed it, and like I said, I can actually relate to it as well. It was fantastic. I know I've gone on a little bit about it, but I always said to you guys, especially the Renegades, I will always be open with you, and I'm always open on YouTube now. I don't hide my anxiety anymore. I've done that for years. It just made me worse. So now I just let out. Yesterday, being an example, I had a really bad day yesterday. So I'll always share with you how I'm feeling, but it was still another fantastic track from Ren. Short, but still very, very good. And yeah, okay, yeah, it's brought back some memories of my worst year ever. But in also another respect, it's okay because I can deal with it and talk about it a bit more. So yeah, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I wanted to react to this one for a few days, but I needed to pick me up yesterday to be able to do this one today. So yeah, so it's all good. So on that note, I hope everybody has a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please tell me what you think. Put it in the comments down below as normal. See you later, all. Bye bye.